Hi everybody! So I have seen this tag floating around YouTube recently and I thought I would do it to kind of break up the hair videos a little bit. It was something fun. So it's the 20 facts about me tag. I actually get a lot of questions about stuff like this, like people wanting to know more about me, which is kind of weird to me, but I just figured I would do it. So if you're interested in watching this video, stay tuned. Fact number one, I met my husband when we were 12 years old and we are now 25 and 26. So I have known him for over 10 years. When I first met him, I had the biggest crush on him and I never dated him throughout high school, but there was kind of one funny experience where I was saving a picture of him in my phone as like his contact picture because we were texting, and I saw the picture and I was hit with this overwhelming feeling that I would marry him someday, and little did I know it happened. When I was 8 years old, I stepped in a bee's nest and got over 100 stings all over my body. We didn't really count, but it was over 100 and I was just like covered from head to toe, and I had braids in and the bees were like weaving in and out of my braids, so now I am terrified of bees. My guilty pleasure is singing Celine Dion really loud at the top of my lungs in my car, and when I get into a Celine song, there's like nothing holding me back. I get into it, and I have had people like stare at me on the freeway while I'm singing it, and I don't even care because I love her so much. My mom taught me how to highlight hair when I was 15 years old. I absolutely hate wearing shoes. I'm better about it now, but in high school, I would literally never wear shoes. Like to movie theaters, the mall, grocery stores, I would never wear shoes and people always made fun of me for it. Actually, on one of me and my husband's first like hangout sessions in high school, we went to a movie and I didn't wear shoes and he always makes fun of me for it, even to this day. I once had a mouse living in the roof of my car when I was in high school. I didn't know about it for a couple months actually, and I don't know how it stayed alive, but I would hear little footsteps like running across the roof of my car, and I would tell my parents about it and they just thought I was crazy. And finally we got it checked out and it had actually died, but when they lifted the roof off my car there was a dead mouse in the roof, so that's something I get crap for a lot as well. I am obsessed with rose gold. I have a rose gold wedding ring, all my jewelry is rose gold, my phone, my iPad. There is actually a car, it's an Infinity Rose Gold edition, and I tell my husband every day that I will have that car one day. I have 5 tattoos. I actually never officially graduated high school. I ended up getting my GED, which most people are actually pretty shocked to hear when I tell them that, especially since I own a business now. But it is just proof that even if you slack off in high school, or if you don't take it seriously, or you're not the smartest book-wise, you can still achieve your dreams. I live and breathe for the show One Tree Hill. I have been obsessed with it my whole life. I actually went and visited and toured all of the sets a couple of years ago, and it was like my biggest lifelong dream. So any other One Tree Hill fans out there, where are you at? I love Batman. My favorite movie ever is The Dark Knight. I've seen all the Batmans. I love it so much. That's kind of something me and my husband bonded over. He's a Superman fan, I'm a Batman fan, and we have a shirt that has like both of those symbols together and we wear them all the time. I saw the One Direction movie 13 times in theaters. I absolutely hate spiders. Like I have never killed one. If I see one, I scream and I run away. Even at the salon, I make the other girls kill them if we have them. I got to meet my favorite singer, Matt Nathanson, last year, and it was like a dream come true of mine. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up. He's my absolute favorite Pandora station, and it was the best day of my life. When I was first married, I had never seen any of the Star Wars movies, and that has definitely changed being married to my husband. I have owned over 25 phones in my lifetime. I just have really bad luck with cell phones and electronics and losing things and breaking things and getting bored of things, so I have owned a lot of cell phones. One of my goals when I started doing hair was to meet Guy Tang one day, and a few months ago I actually got to exclusively interview him at the ISSE show, and they asked me to do that, so that was like a huge dream come true. My celebrity lookalike is the Olsen twins. I get told that all the time. I actually have gotten stopped a few times, like in Vegas and California too, because people think that I'm them if I have like big sunglasses on. And people think that my sister looks like Mary-Kate Olsen, so we always joke around that we are the Olsen twins, hence why I have the names Mary-Kate and Ashley in my extension line. I swam with dolphins on my honeymoon, and that was definitely a bucket list item for me. I absolutely hate wearing jewelry. I actually lost my first wedding ring just because I would never wear it, and I'm on my second one now, and even to this day I still lose it. I've lost it multiple times. Luckily I still have it now, but I end up leaving it on the back bar at the salon. It'll be on the carpet in my house. I am the worst. I actually was holding my husband's wedding ring the other day and lost that one too. We found it, but I just don't know why. I hate wearing jewelry, and because of that I don't keep track of it very well, and that's very weird. And my husband always makes fun of me because he says it's so hard to find presents for me or buy me things because I'm not a typical girl in that sense. Thank you so much for watching this video, you guys. I know that those facts were kind of random and weird, but they were like the only things I could think about. If you guys have any other questions for me, please feel free to ask. I've been doing a lot of videos like this where I'm like in my bedroom, on my bed, answering questions. If you guys like videos like this, let me know and I'll do more of them. Hair videos still are my #1 focus, but I think it's kind of fun every once in a while to let you know a little more about me and my life in this type of setting. I was thinking of doing like a series and call it the bedroom series, but then I was like, that's a little weird. People may think it's something else. So if you have a better idea of a name for me, leave it down below. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Have a good day.